Being a student usually means being broke, right? Ramen for dinner, checking your bank account before every purchase, and wondering how you'll ever get ahead when you're juggling classes, assignments, and maybe a part-time job that pays minimum wage. But here's the truth most people miss. The student years are actually the perfect time to earn your first $10,000, and it has nothing to do with waiting for graduation or landing a corporate job. Today, I'm breaking down the exact strategy students are using right now to hit five figures while still in school. Strategies that require zero upfront capital, leverage skills you already have or can learn fast, and fit around your class schedule. I'm Kyle, and if you're tired of being broke and ready to build real money while everyone else is complaining about student debt, this is your playbook. Stick with me to the end because we're covering specific income streams, step-by-step execution plans, and how to scale from zero to $10,000 faster than you think. The first thing you need to understand is that earning $10,000 as a student isn't about working more hours for hourly pay. It's about selling value, not time. If you work a $15 per hour job, you'd need over 650 hours to hit $10,000 before taxes. That's unrealistic when you have classes and a life. Instead, the students hitting five figures are offering services or products where they get paid for results, not hours. Freelancing, digital products, content creation, reselling, tutoring at premium rates, all of these let you charge based on the value you deliver, not the time you spend. A freelance graphic designer can charge $500 for a logo that takes 4 hours. A tutor can charge $50 an hour for SAT prep. A reseller can flip limited edition sneakers for $200 profit in minutes. The shift from hourly work to value-based income is the single most important mental model for hitting $10,000 fast. Let's talk about the highest ROI skills you can learn and monetize quickly. First, freelancing. Writing, graphic design, video editing, social media management, and web development are all in high demand and learnable in weeks, not years. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer let you start selling immediately. Second, tutoring and teaching. If you're strong in any subject, math, science, languages, test prep, you can charge premium rates through platforms like Wyzant or Chegg, or go direct to clients. Third, content creation. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and blogs can generate ad revenue, sponsorships, and affiliate commissions once you build an audience. Fourth, reselling. Flipping thrift finds, limited drops, or arbitrage between platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and Facebook Marketplace requires hustle but zero special skills. Pick one lane, commit for 90 days, and treat it like a real business, not a side hobby. Here's a step-by-step framework to get started in freelancing, one of the fastest paths to $10,000. Step 1. Pick a skill. Choose something with clear market demand. Copywriting, video editing, or social media management are great starting points. Step 2. Learn the basics fast. You don't need to be an expert, just good enough to deliver value. Use free YouTube tutorials, Skillshare, or Coursera to get competent in 2 weeks. Step 3. Build a tiny portfolio. Do 2 or 3 projects for free or cheap to create samples. Friends' businesses, nonprofits, or your own mock projects work. Step 4. Set up profiles on Upwork and Fiverr with clear service descriptions and your portfolio. Step 5. Apply to 10 to 20 jobs daily. Customize every pitch and focus on small gigs to build reviews. Once you land your first 5 clients and get 5-star feedback, raise your rates and start saying no to low-paying work. This process can get you to $1,000 in your first month and $10,000 within 6 to 9 months if you're consistent. If you're more interested in tutoring, here's the playbook. Identify your strengths. What subjects or tests do you excel in? SAT, ACT, calculus, chemistry, coding, and languages are all premium markets. Next, set your rate based on value, not guilt. Parents will pay $40 to $80 per hour for quality tutoring, especially for standardized tests. Don't undercharge. You're selling results.
Build credibility with a simple one-page website or Notion page showing your scores, testimonials, and a scheduling link. Start with friends, family referrals, or post in local parent Facebook groups and school communities. Offer a free 30-minute intro session to close clients, then deliver results and ask for referrals. If you tutored 10 hours a week at $50 an hour, that's $2,000 a month. You hit $10,000 in 5 months. Add group sessions or test prep boot camps, and you can compress that timeline even further while building a skill that pays throughout college and beyond.
Content creation is the long game with exponential upside. If you start a YouTube channel, TikTok, or Instagram focused on a niche, study tips, fitness, finance, tech reviews, gaming, you can monetize through ads, sponsorships, affiliate links, and eventually your own products. The key is consistency and value. Post 3 to 5 times a week, study what works in your niche, and optimize for watch time and engagement. It takes most creators 6 to 12 months to hit monetization thresholds, but once you do, income scales without extra hours. A channel with 50,000 subscribers can earn $500 to $2,000 per month from ads alone, plus sponsorships at $500 to $5,000 per video depending on niche. The beauty of content creation is it builds an asset, your audience and library, that keeps paying you long after you hit publish. Start today, even if it's just your phone and basic editing, and treat it like a semester-long project. By graduation, you could have a $10,000 plus income stream that travels with you anywhere. Reselling is the ultimate low-barrier, high-speed option if you're willing to hustle. Here's the strategy. Find undervalued items, thrift stores, garage sales, clearance racks, Facebook Marketplace, and resell them on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, or Mercari at market value. Vintage clothing, sneakers, electronics, collectibles, and textbooks are gold mines. Start with $50 to $100, buy a few items, photograph them well, write great descriptions, and list them. Reinvest every profit into more inventory and scale up. Many student resellers hit $10,000 in profit within their first year by treating it like a business, tracking costs, analyzing what sells, and moving volume. The advantage is speed. You can list and sell items in days, not months. Plus, you're learning pricing, marketing, negotiation, and logistics, all transferable business skills. If you move $500 a week in profit, you hit $10,000 in 20 weeks. Add seasonal flips like textbooks at semester start or holiday items in Q4, and you can accelerate even faster. Another powerful model is building and selling digital products, ebooks, Notion templates, study guides, design assets, stock photos, beats, presets, anything you create once and sell infinitely with near zero marginal cost. If you're good at organization, create and sell Notion templates for students on Gumroad or Etsy. If you're into design, sell Canva templates, Instagram presets, or resume designs. If you're a strong student, package your notes and study systems into guides and sell them to classmates or online communities. Price them affordably, $5 to $30, and focus on volume. If you sell a $10 product to 1,000 people, that's $10,000. Marketing is key. Use TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and Reddit to drive traffic. The upfront effort is real, but once it's built, you earn while you sleep, study, or travel. Digital products turn your knowledge and creativity into scalable income streams with no inventory, shipping, or customer service headaches. Let's talk mindset and execution habits that separate students who hit $10,000 from those who never start. First, treat this like a real business, not a hobby. Set revenue goals, track income and expenses, and schedule work blocks just like classes. Second, embrace imperfect action. You don't need a perfect website, logo, or plan. You need your first client, sale, or post. Launch messy and improve as you go. Third, reinvest early profits into tools, learning, or ads that accelerate growth instead of spending it all. Fourth, build in public and ask for feedback. Share your progress, learn from others, and iterate fast. Fifth, protect your time ruthlessly. Say no to distractions, low-value gigs, and energy drains. You're building an asset, and focus is your most valuable resource. Students who hit 5 figures fast are disciplined, consistent, and relentless about learning and improving every single week. Here's a 90-day sprint plan to go from zero to your first $1,000, then scale to $10,000. Days 1 to 7, pick your income stream and consume crash course content to learn the basics. Days 8 to 21, build your offer, portfolio, or first product and set up your platforms. Days 22 to 30, launch and make your first 10 pitches, posts, or listings. Month 2, land your first 3 to 5 clients or sales, gather feedback, improve your offer, and raise your rates or optimize for conversions. Month 3, double down on what's working, automate or streamline your process, and scale volume or pricing. By day 90, aim for at least $1,000 earned. That proves the model works. Then repeat the cycle with better positioning, higher rates, and more leverage. Most students who hit $10,000 do it by stacking multiple income streams, freelancing plus reselling, tutoring plus digital products, and compounding their efforts. Don't try to do everything at once, but one stream is reliable, later in a second to accelerate growth. Common mistakes that kill momentum. First, waiting for perfection before launching. Perfection is the enemy of progress, and every day you delay costs you money and learning. Second, underpricing out of fear. Charge what you're worth and let the market tell you if you're too high. Third, giving up after the first rejection or slow week. Momentum takes time, and consistency beats intensity. Fourth, not asking for referrals or testimonials. Your early clients are your best marketers if you deliver and ask. Fifth, ignoring taxes and basic bookkeeping. Set aside 25 to 30% of every dollar for taxes and track everything so you're not blindsided. Sixth, comparing yourself to people 5 years ahead. Focus on your own progress and celebrate small wins. Fix one of these per month and you'll stay on track. The students who fail aren't less talented. They just quit too early or let perfectionism paralyze them. At the core, earning your first $10,000 as a student is about leveraging the one advantage you have that most people don't: time, energy, and low overhead. You're not supporting a family or locked into a mortgage. You can hustle evenings and weekends, test ideas without risk, and build skills that compound for decades. Start today. Pick one path from this video, commit to 90 days of focused execution, and track every dollar. Share your progress publicly, find one accountability partner or community, and refuse to quit before you hit your first $1,000. Once you prove you can earn $1,000, scaling to $10,000 is just repetition and optimization. The gap between broke students and five-figure student earners isn't talent or luck, it's action, consistency, and mindset. Tell me in the comments which path you're choosing. And remember, the best time to start was last semester, but the second best time is right now. Let's build.